Okay, let's come back to the world of fintech. It's no longer news that Nigeria is leading the frontier of fintech and digital market innovation in sub-Saharan Africa. Joining the growing list of the innovators is P2Vest, a peer-to-peer lending platform based in Nigeria looking to connect lenders and borrowers. Chatting to me on this is the CEO of the P2Vest himself, Austine Abolusoro, here in our studios. Thanks for coming. Good evening.
Good evening.
Good to see you. Great. You know, you folks in the fintech world, I won't make it. Tell me about how online lending platform. How does it work, and why was this in an innovation in Nigeria's marketplace?
All right. Online lending platform became very necessary in Nigeria because of the gap that has existed in credit or lending space. There is a huge gap, I think, from depending on which statistics you're looking at, less than 10% of Nigerian adults have access to credit. And so the online lending platform are coming up to bridge that gap, giving access to people to be able to have funding. And P2Vest is coming up with an innovative way of doing this.
How do you intend to do this? Who's giving money to who? Who are your lenders? Who are the borrowers on this same platform? Or you just a midwife bringing both the lenders and the borrowers together?
Exactly. So we are just the midwife. We are, an intermediary. We are providing a platform. All right. So in an informal way, people are on day-to-day, lending money to each other. And
especially when salaries hadn't been paid.
Exactly.
Or it's delayed in January.
Either from colleagues or neighbors, they lend funds to each other, but sometimes collecting it back could be a challenge, and tracking it could actually be a problem. And so what P2Vest has done is to bring out this app where you can just, if a friend is about to borrow money from you, then you can say, okay, just go to P2Vest. You are registered on P2Vest, then your friend is registered on P2Vest, and you can lend to your friend because you only need to just put the fund on P2Vest, and then your friend is requesting for money, and then you see that and you approve it. What P2Vest is doing is we will have collected the card details, the account details, the BVN to check that your friend is actually able to pay back. We make sure we do all those checks for you, and then we do some kind of credit scoring and say that, okay, this person is actually able to pay this amount of money, and then we give that details to the lender. But the decision to lend at the end of the day, we leave to the lender. The lender is going to view the profile and make that decision to say, okay, based on what I've seen, credit rating, and then where this person is living when he's working and all that, then the lender makes a decision whether to lend or not.
I was just about to ask about the checks and balances, because that's the most important part. So before the money goes, but again, there's a whole lot of security and protection here that both the lender and the borrowers will need to have. But what's the attraction for me to lend money to Odion here, who is one of my cameramen here in the studio?
Okay, the attraction here is the fact that you are actually going to get some spread, because you're going to be able, we set interest rates based on certain parameters, and so the lender is going to get the money back with some interest. So you are earning income, and then the revenue on this platform obviously is higher than when you keep your money, in a fixed deposit, and
give me an idea. I got 100,000 to lend.
Okay, you get 100,000 to lend, and then you put on the platform, and you are giving this for it could be as high as 10% per month, and it could be as low as 6%. We have different parameters in setting rates. Rates are set on our platform based on credit rating. So if we assess the customer and we see the customer as high risk, then the rate is going to be higher. And then if the customer is low risk, the rate is lower. So we set our rates based on the information we pull from the customer's profile, either on the BVN or from the credit bureau or from the statement of account. We check all this, and then we present to the lender. But what happens is, from whatever rate that is set there, there is a percentage of that we take as a platform fee, and then the lender takes the rest.
I know you're not doing, there's no free lunch. You're not doing it because you like anyone. It's about making money.
Yeah.
Are there necessary regulations required for these from the central bank on your side?
Of course, yes, there is. I mean, you know, today there's a lot of, you know, cries and noise and concerns about the activities of some lenders in the way that they go about recovery of funds from defaulters. We have cases of people saying they've even posted pictures or images of borrowers that defaulted and all those kind of things, and then this is giving concern. I think there is need for some kind of regulation around that to help in, you know, fine-tuning everything. But this is a very important part, or, you know, innovation in the economy, and something that will help empowering the economy. So we need innovation. There is a lot of complaints about this, but I can tell you not every lender is doing this, but we need the government or the regulators, the central bank, NIDA, and all the rest of them to help bring up regulation to guide against this kind of intrusion into privacy of borrowers, but also to protect lenders. Because you see, lenders are bringing their fund into the business, and then there are also some kind of people that just want to collect and not pay back. So how do you protect the lender's fund from people that just collect the money and not pay back? So we need to strengthen our credit bureau system. We need to strengthen our credit rating system. From my own perspective, I think that is very important, because in advanced economies, if you have low credit ratings, you are going to miss a lot of things. But in Nigeria today, people really don't care about that their information is on the credit bureau, and then they are having low credit rating. They think the only impact is, I may not be able to borrow money from another lender. Yeah, some people, because of that, come back to pay, because they try to borrow again from another bank, and they say, no, you are owing this other person, and then you need to go and pay.
So you love the exposure, because the central bank just, the GSI, which is the rule which you just said, then you're going to make sure that you pay up to the last penny.
Yeah.
So it's not just one deduction, but it's going to be continuous.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah, that is great what the central bank has done, but I believe it needs to be liberalized, because there's still, that is not available to every lender, and I think it's something that central bank needs to look at the importance and the role that these smaller lenders or online lenders are playing.
Not just for banks.
Not just for banks.
But
it needs to be exposed
online innovators like yourself, like Peter Vest, coming into the space.
Yeah.
Very interesting. What's the largest amount that your platform can take, for example? 5 billion?
No, no. So right now, we are doing about 100K now, and people, this year we are moving it to like 500,000. When we start from 5,000 when you come on our platform, and then you build your own credit record, and it keep growing. We move from 5 to 10 to 50 to 100, and as you build a good credit record on our platform, then you keep accessing higher amounts. And this year we're already extending it to 500,000.
You soon become a millionaire platform.
Thank you.
When you become a millionaire, let me be the first to know, my friend.
All right.
Austine Abolusoro, CEO at P2Vest. Thank you so much. We appreciate and wish you all the best, bringing more innovation into the world of micro finance in Nigerian fintech. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Put it there. Thank you. Have a great evening.